space. And even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now. Here with you now.
America. Please welcome multi-platinum Sony recording artist and 2019 iHeart nominee for Best New Pop Artist, Max, to sing the United States National Anthem.
No, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Biscuit, the leadoff hitter with the bases loaded. The pressure is all the way up.
The ball's on Dion to take 4 straight balls.
And it's 2-0 to Biscuit now. Biscuit pops it up, tracking in. Can they get there in time? It's caught by Blanco! The Retrievers are going to the Super Series! Now runners still at the corners now for some day. Grounded to third, Zarby fields it, the throw to first in time. The Stingers have won the Epic Conference.
And who else but the injured substitute Johnny Bravo? Trace McSorley injured in game 16. This one is into the gap, heading deep to the track, off of the top of the wall. 1 run scores, another run coming home. He wasn't even in the lineup 3 weeks ago. And Johnny Bravo sends the Retrievers to the postseason.
0-2 the count to Dion. Oh, don't know where that missed. And that one into left, tracking out his Bonds. Bonds with the sliding catch. Oh my gosh, clip it now, clip it right this instant. And here is the hero of game 1, Yankee No-Brim with RBI man active. And Yankee No-Brim into left. Yankee No-Brim does it again. A 2-run shot. Yankee No-Brim puts the Retrievers back on top 5-3. Grounder, oh, it's over the glove. High grass runners for around third, head for home. The throw in time. Runner is going, hit and run, back to Ryan. Ryan to second for 1. The Dragons special turned by Robin Ryan.
I'll tell you what.
And that one is long gone. Dane Highgrass with a monster shot into center field, and the Stingers already up here 3-0.
Welcome everyone, it is time. Season 8 conclusion starts today. And we have the Dogs with their second appearance in the Super Series. Haven't appeared since Season 5. And the Stingers with their first appearance here in the Super Series. I'm Jay Watt alongside both Fysak and Whitney on the call here. It's Super Series time.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And a strikeout to start Season 8 Super Series.
I think the thing I'm interested in is up to this point, there has not been a single franchise in SSBL history to lose 2 Super Series. The Retrievers have fate with them in that way.
And there also hasn't been whatever their seed is. I can't remember their.
There's never been a 3 seed to win.
So a lot is on the line here. 2 outs and a 3-0 count. DeVecchio cannot find the zone, and that ball is crushed. Headed deep, back to the track, to the wall. Did I do that right, Fysak? It's out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, that really did sound like me.
Big impact in the first at-bat there by the number 1 overrun pick, Maggie Slowitz of the S7 draft.
So the Retrievers take an early 1-0 lead. And that was an absolute shot. Absolute shot. And 3-1, DeVecchio facing Barry Bunce, who has had such a big impact for this Retriever squad. He gets jammed there. Zarbi is there. And that's out number 3. So 1 run on the solo jack by the former number 1 overall pick in Maggie Slowitz. And we head to the bottom of the first with Ace de Salsa leading it off. Jeff Hainer on the mound, and guys, Hainer this year, as before that, we have a potential double here as that one's hit into the gap. Del Blanco Jr. gets that one in quickly, and that could have been ugly real quick. We have a runner at second, nobody out. And as I was just saying, Jeff Hainer was doing well, and that's a tough dive. And they cannot make the play.
Oh, they can't get her.
Runner is safe at first. And we got runners at the corners.
It's good for Slowitz to knock it down and not get into the outfield to save the run, at least for now. But
tie ball game here in the first. There is still nobody out. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first, and it's Dank Highgrass with high pitch ready to go.
I'll tell you what, we've had some very low-scoring games this postseason, and we're already just getting to the action.
And that one's by. Will the runner try? They will not. So bases are loaded. Not a single out here for Penelope Garcia. What a way to start the Super Series.
I was going to say, both these teams riding into this Super Series on the strength of their pitching, but some runs already in the first inning here.
Hainer already tense. He's got a full count to Penelope Garcia, and that one was right down the middle. Swing and a miss. Swings at the breaking pitch in the dirt, and it is now Dallas, Texas up. 1 out, bases loaded. And Dallas, Texas, after all these seasons, finds himself in the Super Series. All these seasons. And this one's going to be, a bad hop to short and not in time. Stingers will take the lead 2-1.
I'll tell you, this is what the Stingers were missing last season. They just didn't have that offensive consistency. And that's what's really made Season 8 different for them.
And we have the legend himself, Zarbi, up.
More known for his defense this postseason than his bat.
Correct. And this one's going to be grounded to second. And the Retrievers give up to the Stingers, take the lead. And we head to the second inning. And we've already had 1 inning of insane action.
It was already 1-0. It was already 1-1. They tied it up, and Stingers had bases loaded, nobody out. So good job by Hainer to get out of that without relinquishing a whole lot more damage. It could have been a lot worse.
And we have a leadoff single here in the top of the second. What are we going to have in this game number 1? 3 games today. And
Unless there's a sweep opportunity, right?
no,
No,
it's just
sweep.
3 games no matter what. We'll cut if there's a sweep opportunity. We might just have 1 game tomorrow, or we'll go the distance, as that's a strikeout of Blanco Jr. Barbara Dickerson up with 1 away and a runner at first. Wow. And a grounder to Texas. He flips it to DeSalsa and not in time. Just gets there. And here is Trace McSorley. And they're going to run. And that one's thrown into center field. Luckily, Squash Pixel is there. Wow, where was that throw?
A lot of jitters early in this one.
Yes, the championship jitters for sure. That ball was not even close.
Hold on, guys. That's a great player name.
A lot of jitters.
No, championship jitters.
And a strikeout of McSorley leads us to the bottom of the second. Retrievers leave some stranded runner. We got a nice little squad in the chat. Of course, Puppet, Kawashi running. And of course, Moobot. Moobot is there already singing the anthem of the SSBL.
I remember that game like it was yesterday.
It feels like it was yesterday. And we have ourselves a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. So back to the top of the lineup we go. Ace of Salsa doubled to start the bottom of the first. What can he do here? Hainer back to neutral. And he strikes to Salsa out. And we add to the third. And we have a 1-2-0 and a 2-4-0 on the board. Del Vecchio, 3 strikeouts through 2 innings, 2 hits and that 1 earned run off the base hit. And there's another strikeout.
Those starters trying to sink into a better groove now after getting through the first inning.
The other thing to note is that with the Serpents organization winning Majors and Minors Super Series, first time any franchise has done that, Stingers can do that.
And another strikeout by Del Vecchio. And that's a mojo down. That's a quick mojo down for McHenry.
Well, that's another one that we need to have.
A quick mojo down.
Well, just the player mojo down.
And we add to the bottom of the third, and we have 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Stingers. Stingers wearing the whites. We have the burnt orange of the Retrievers.
I'm surprised with our league we don't have a Mojo Jojo, honestly.
That meant my... Oh, Hainer can't field it. That's an infield single.
That may,
Matthew Kennedy with a... Oh, off the glove of McSorley. Stingers are at it again. First and second. Nobody out for Jank Highgrass. And that's one is going to get through, and a runner will round third, head for home. The throw's cut off by Slowitz, and it's a 3-1 Stingers lead.
I thought with the speed that had going into right field, the batter would stay, but that mojo down already on McHenry took away what arm he had and does allow the run to score.
Yeah, that's massive. That early mojo down is going to come back to haunt them, especially if they keep hitting it into right. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third, first and second, and a strikeout of Penelope Garcia. And here's Dallas, Texas.
Just to go back to that as well, if there's one sort of weakness for this receiver squad, like we have seen what having no arm can do towards a team offensively. especially in the minors. So the Stingers will really look to try and get that ball in the right as much as they can.
And we have a 3-1 count to Texas. He swings at that one. Full count now. Just one away here in the third. Oh, strikeout looking. Top of the zone. Called out on strikes.
Big back-to-back Ks.
Hainer is dialed in here after giving up a couple base hits to start the inning, but he falls behind Zarbi 2-0. And he gets him to hit at the third, and Hainer, what a clutch performance. That could have been ugly. We could have had a much larger deficit. They keep it to 2, and here she is, Maggie Slowitz. And Maggie Slowitz hits this one to center. That should one-hop the wall. Slowitz, already in the 4th inning, is halfway to a cycle, and Dallas, Texas doing Dallas, Texas thing, can't catch the ball. Oh, gosh. Here's Barry Buns. Runners going. Oh, safe.
And the mojo up.
And a runner will come in to score, so a nice sacrifice basically there.
It's Maggie Slowitz day for the Retrievers, apparently.
And we got ourselves a 1-run ball game. Del Vecchio has an 0-2 count to Ramen Nunez. And another strikeout. That's number 6 for Del Vecchio.
The center fielder, number 38.
Del Blanco Jr. His father appeared in the Season 3 Super Series, and here he is in Season 8. And another strikeout. Del Vecchio is dealing. And we head to the bottom of the 4th, bottom of the lineup, with Ace to Salsa, the number 1, sitting at that number 3 spot.
It'll be interesting to see what Hainer does the rest of the way. 7 hits already through 3 innings. Really need him to eat 1, if not 2 more. Try to get at least into the 5th. The Retrievers bullpen has been good enough in the postseason, but, you know, Goo likes to be difficult at times. And you've got Penny Fold, who did struggle in one game against the Gauchos, so definitely something to keep an eye on.
And so far in this one, he's got 2 quick outs, and Ace to Salsa will come around for the 3rd time. 7 hits, 3 earned, 4 Ks for Hainer. By
I
the
feel
way,
like Casalsa is one of the more underrated leadoff hitters in the league.
I would have to agree with that. I would have to agree. We got ourselves a count 2-2. This one's hit to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. Buns will throw that one into second. So a 2-out single for De Salsa. Also puts him halfway to a cycle here in the 4th. Monica Elmenreich hits this one to right field. That one's going to get down into the corner. McHenry with the arm can barely throw it. It hit the dirt. Could barely hit the dirt. Needed a cutoff man for his cutoff man. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Matthew Kennedy is up. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Hainer, the breaking pitch, can't find the zone.
Base hit clears the bases.
Especially if he hit it to right. Strike 3 called. Hainer does it again. Leaves the runners stranded. 9 hits for the Stingers and just 3 runs.
The Stingers have left quite a few on tonight so far.
Barbara Dickerson, 0 for 1. We'll hit this one to right, but that's going to be foul. K-Man activated for Del Vecchio, and K-Man it is. What is that, number 8, I think, for Del Vecchio? Yes, strikeout number 8. And a 1-2 count. Here's K-Man once again. Ooh, 99 mile an hour pitch there, and off speed, grounds it to short, and we got ourselves 2 outs.
This is a question for Puppet, or maybe if you can figure it out. Are there any players on this retriever squad that were on that season 5 Super Series appearance team?
Jet Me. I think he was on the team. I don't think he was starting. But other than that, I don't know if anyone still exists from that team. Oh, Chicken Hot Dartboard, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Puppet probably knows for sure.
Just shooting from the hip.
Bottom of the 5th, Dan Kygrass leads it off. 2 singles to his name. And that's going to be hit right at Sammy Ferrari, and that's out number 1.
Dartboard is a season 5 player, so I think it would be him and Jet Me, at least for sure. No Brim was originally a walker, I think.
Yes, Yankee
So I
No
don't think it
Brim.
counts. And then I don't remember about Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny Bravo was up. But what is not up is the mojo of Penelope Garcia. I want to say it's 2 or 3 Ks so far for Garcia.
Did you just strike out this inning?
Yeah, she just struck out again.
I think it's 3.
Okay, she's got a hat trick. One, 2 here to Harold McHenry, and another strikeout. Del Vecchio, putting on a performance here in Game 1 of the Season 8 Super Series. Nine Ks, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, and another strikeout. There's number 10.
The first baseman, number 14.
Here's been the thorn in her side so far tonight.
And Maggie Slowitz locked in, facing a locked in Del Vecchio. Which locked in player will get the upper hand? High pitch for Slowitz. This one's popped up to right, and it looks like Del Vecchio will get the best of Slowitz there. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Zarby, Yumiko Pendragon, Squash Pixel due up for this Stingers squad.
How about a 3-2 game with the Stingers out hitting the Retrievers 9-3?
Yeah, that's way too many runners left on base. This could easily have been considered a blowout. And there's a strikeout of Czar B. I'm not sure where Hayner's at in terms of his strikeout total. 7. Yep, 7 Ks.
Has either team drawn a walk so far in this one?
I don't think so. This one's going to be hit to right, and
it's McHenry!
If he was
The
not
tenseness.
tense, he has that. Oh my McHenry, that early tense is haunting that guy.
Taking after his father.
I was just about to say the same dang thing. And here
I'll tell
we
you what,
are.
he needs to produce at the plate because he's certainly not doing it in the field.
Ferrari, excuse me, catches that one. Here's Ace to Salsa, 2 for 3, a double and a single. What can you do here? Hayner probably has maybe 1 inning left in him.
I mean, it's a win that he's gone into the 6th inning, I think, for the Retrievers.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's a 3-2 game, especially with how this started. I mean, he's given up 10 hits in this game, and he's almost through the 6th. I mean, that's a massive W.
Oh, absolutely. He started off slow, but he has bounced back. And I think, there we go. There's a strikeout.
And another runner left on base for the Stingers.
Yep.
They have to be up to at least 5 or 6, I think. Isaac just rolling out the name suggestions here
Y'all
tonight.
just listen, inspiration's really striking me right now.
So we have our name suggester on the call with us in FISAC. We have FISAC out in section 310. Sir, what is the next suggested name?
I really think something to do with partridges for some reason. I don't know. Back to you guys.
So Partridge Pear Tree will be in the season 9 draft. French Tater, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the only champion on this team. So if they win, French Tater gets a second ring. There's that. And then French Tater hits it deep to left. Back it goes, and that ball is out of here.
Well, that's what we would call an effective pinch hit.
That's what you call a tater tot.
And we have ourselves a tie game here.
Now batting the second base.
Del
Just like that.
Vecchio.
40.
11 strikeouts in 6 2/3, and it's all for naught. We're tied here 3-3.
3-3. 11 Ks, still locked in. And this one's hit to right. That's a short wall. But Kennedy tracks it down for out number 3. And we are tied, headed to the bottom of the 7th. Make sure you follow us on all social media. It's the stretch time. One of you guys do it.
Number 30.
Oh, I don't even have a chat window open. I just
There's FISAC.
I was able to hit the stretch for you.
Barry Buns will move to center field. French Tater in left. Jorge Watsky. Don't know if this one is named after me also. There's so many people that... And there's the first walk of the game. Watsky with a walk.
that's a lot of speed on the base pass, and she's locked in too. So over 100 there.
Former Dragon over here.
Oh yeah, they're going, and she is gunned.
Oh, so much for the
Gone.
speed.
No speed. And a 1-2 count to Matthew Kennedy, and that's a strikeout. So Jorge Watsky bounces back after the leadoff walk.
Looks like the Retrievers are gonna line up defensively different.
Oh, yeah,
going into game 2.
So Dean has a good point. That was a pitch out on that caught stealing. So makes sense as to why she got gunned. And a strikeout of Dank Highgrass. So 2 Ks for Watsky. We head to the 8th, tied. We're playing a 2-inning ball game.
Number 47.
Trace
First
McSorley.
7 innings didn't matter.
Grounder to Zarbi.
Now batting the catcher.
And here is Honey Bear.
Interesting. Retrievers usually sub him out 8th, 9th inning.
Yeah, you know this.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna have to be out here for the rest of the stream now.
It sounds like you're also like in a hurricane.
Hold on, I'll set up that.
Harold McHenry tense, and we're gonna have Disky Norms, and that one's gonna be lined to right. Matthew Kennedy is there. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your family it's time to watch the Super Series. Here on Twitch, we had solid views across the minors, 2 minor streams that we had for the minors Super Series. So thanks for everyone who came out for that. Shout out to FISAC for being on the call for that one. I don't know if anyone else was on the call with you because I didn't really watch it myself until today.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. And that one's
I
up
was
the
in
middle.
Nebraska.
Was that Garcia?
Yeah, it was.
So Garcia getting the mojo up after a rough start. And we head to Dallas, Texas. See how I did that? We head to Dallas, Texas now. 1-1. He's 0 for 3 today, but he does have an RBI. And a slow roller to Slowitz, and that will not be a Dragon. Special, Dallas, Texas.
But a really nice play by Slowitz to get the lead runner.
The pressure right now all the way up. And the runner's going, oh, this dive by Dickerson. What a play. That was an incredible play that potentially saved a run. And now we also have 2 outs. And they are keeping an eye. Oh no, they're going to intentionally walk Yumiko Pendragon. Who's the number 9 hitter again for
Squash
this?
Pixel.
Okay, so Squash Pixel, they're targeting you, big boy. 0 for 3, Squash Pixel. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th here in game 1. And that ball is in the dirt. And that ball is in the dirt. And now 2 runners in scoring position. Now Squash Pixel fouls it away, 2-1. And that one's popped up. Will he catch it?
Will this be the ultimate McMahon? No, it won't.
He makes the grab. Another 2 runners are stranded for this Stinger squad. We head to the 9th inning, tied at 3. 1-1. Backhanded snag by Highgrass. Steps in the bag. Mojo down. And here is Maggie Slowitz. If anyone is going to get this Retrievers squad going, it's going to be Slowitz. 2 for 3, a home run and a double. 100 mile an hour there, 1-2 the count. And that one's going to be past a diving Dallas, Texas. And Slowitz is now a triple away from the cycle. I don't think we'll get to her, but you never know. It is the SSBL. We could have a 17-inning game here. Who knows? But Slowitz is going to run all day on that arm behind home plate. The go-ahead run now in scoring position. Tough out as well for Barry Buns is on. Ooh, that one missed. I don't know where that one was. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Same location. They got her to got him to swing.
That was honestly like another foot or 2 lower though, and Buns doesn't lay off that one.
101 miles an hour from Norm. So they're going to intentionally walk Nunez.
It worked for the Retrievers defensively in the bottom of the 8th. Will it work out for the Stingers here?
Yeah.
Oh, but you're facing French Tater? I don't know about that one.
Oh, you're going with the full power French Tater. 2 runners aboard. 1-1
I can understand it when it's an 0 for 3 Squash Pixel, but the man who tied the game last time he was up.
And she's behind 3-1. And a walk. The first walk by a Stingers pitcher. And it's Barbara Dickerson 0 for 3. Bases are loaded, and that ball's hit to right, but right at Matthew Kennedy.
Hard.
Oh my, bottom of the 9th we go. This is what we live for here in the SSBL.
Top of the order.
Ace de Salsa leads it off. Two 2-1 here to Ace de Salsa. Oh, finds the zone there. 2-2, fouled. Down the first base side into the seats. Grounder to Trace McSorley. The throw is in time. 1 away, and here is Monica Elmenreich, who we haven't really been paying too much attention to in this game. She's 3 for 3 with a double and 2 singles. Grogu is now in the game as he's got the goo shoes and the goo everything, and he can't find the zone goo. Matthew Kennedy 2 for 4. Righty versus lefty here. Matthew Kennedy. And Ferrari to second. Dickerson, double play. We're headed to extras here in game 1. Wow. Free baseball here in the first game of this best of 7 series. Wow, wow, wow. Trace McSorley, 1-1 is the count. He fouls it away and makes it a 1-2 count. This is nuts.
Perfect way to start off the Super Series, especially this entire series is going to be this close.
Strike 3. That pitch was nasty. Inside, fold McSorley. And we got ourselves the first out here in the 10th.
Once again, Honey Bear staying in the game. This has to be defensive, I'd guess.
It has to be. And that's a slow roller to the salsa, but a slow roller to first as Honey Bear is. We have ourselves our second out.
Yeah, that man's running in honey as well.
Oh my! Oh! Harold McHenry back to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. And the Retrievers take a 4-3 lead in extras. 420 in the chat.
His father never did that.
No, he did not. 4-3 Retrievers.
By the McHenry you shall fall, by the McHenry you shall win.
Which Henry McHenry did redeem himself by walking off in that game, though, wasn't it not, against the Angels, the 17-inning game?
Yeah, it was the 17-inning game.
Yeah, he walked it off. Apple field, left field. All right, here it
cycle.
is. Will we get a triple? Which a triple makes this a 5-3 game. We have 2 outs.
This gets to that deep part of center.
Oh yeah, into that canyon area. 2-1. They're trying to pitch around Slowitz here. That one's pitching right at her. It's 3-1. So that's not a bad thing. If I am a Stingers fan, Barry Bonds is 0 for 4. And now you're going to bring in Sawamura. Lefty versus lefty. I like this call. I think. Sorry, squared. But that's a bolt down the right field line, and it's 7-3.
I mean, Josh, it's just like you said. I don't know if that's a great matchup. You know, that is what you said.
I don't know, man. Sheesh.
You said this is a horrible thing for the Stingers right now. That's what you said.
Is this basically not a carbon copy of Game 1 of the Epic Conference Finals?
Oh my God, Moobot, perfectly timed.
A strikeout ends the top of the 10th, but the Retrievers snag 4 runs.
The first baseman, number 19.
We have Dane Kygrass.
2-3-2? Or is it 2-2-1-1-1?
2-2-1-1-1, I believe. That's what we've done in the past. Strikeout.
2-3-2.
It's 2-3-2. Okay, so
2-3-2. That's what's on the sheet, and that's what.
there we go. 2-3-2 it is. Grogu locked in here in extras. 1 out already, and a struggling Penelope Garcia today. 2-1. Negative, Mr. Dean. I'll message you about that eventually. I can't speak of said situation on on Twitch.
So we're gonna go to YouTube and then he can.
Nope, can't say it by public record. So 7-3. 2 outs. Dallas, Texas is the last, and he will be the last out here. The Retrievers And I'm going to go ahead and say steal game 1.
Oh, absolutely a steal. The
Big-
Retrievers had 3 hits up until, like, I think the 7th inning. Like, this is an absolute daylight robbery.
You out hit them by 3, and you have 11 hits with only 3 runs to show for it. We look at the stats. McHenry had a hat trick, but also the go-ahead home run in extras to make it a 4-3 game.
I mean, the Retrievers played about as badly as you can play. Slowitz is the reason they were even in that game until late, where the offense kind of woke up late. I mean, playing as badly as they did and stealing game 1 at the Stingers, that's about as good as you can get.
And honestly, it's kind of the way the Retrievers have been all season. We've always been wondering, when is this Retrievers team going to show up? And I'll tell you what, they're not the type of team to absolutely dominate, but they show up when it's necessary, and they prove that here.
Yeah, and look at this. We have 14 Ks by the Retrievers offense and 12 by the Stingers.
Look at the bottom 4 of the lineup for the Stingers. 1 for 16.
Jeez. Look at Garcia as well. 4 strikeouts in this game. We'll take a look at the pitching staff.
Add Garcia in there. It's 2 for 21.
Sheesh.
Retrievers are changing it up defensively going into game 2.
So a defensive change for game 2. To be honest, guys, I'm probably going to hit something to go to the next scene, and it's probably going to be some jack thing. So we're going to just stay on this screen for now, and I'll go into studio mode, and we'll figure it out because things happen.
This is just a high
No,
quality-
don't go. Go back. Studio mode, please. What do we have as this this new, what you call it?
Between, go to between.
Let's see. I need division standings. And
This is what happens when we let the old man Kamish cast a game.
dude, I haven't casted a Super Series since season 4.
4.
Back in my day in the SSBL.
I need that. That needs to be a shirt.
Back in my day.
All right, overlays. Where's that? Even though I don't have it updated, we'll just throw in.
I can do a bit right now. Do you guys want a bit?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So call it to the bench reporter.
Okay, bench reporter, Fisac, what do you got for us?
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a little bit blustery conditions over here. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, it's really starting to calm down a little bit. Surprisingly, only on me somehow. Anyways, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that. And we'll go ahead and swap screens now.
Did that fan come through?
A little bit.
Okay, a little bit. That was the part of the bit.
There
A
is
little
a
bit.
bit of, light at the end of the tunnel for the Stingers. The winners of the last 2 game 1s and the past 2 Super Series have lost the series.
Ooh.
So history is at least on the Stingers' side a little bit there.
Okay, so we have a full-on actual point being used here in the Super Series. I'd want to say this is the first of its kind. I'm almost certain.
Uh,
I don't think anyone has ever used a secondary position point in the Super Series.
did I have to? Because no, that was the Epic Conference Finals when I had like 5 injuries in 2 games.
So we have, just to let you guys at home know, we are changing per puppet, making McHenry a first base secondary. So a first base secondary now for Harold McHenry. And then they're going to switch Maggie Slowitz to right field in this upcoming game. Puppet, are you planning on keeping this for going forward, or is this a one game thing here?
Oh, for the rest of McHenry's career.
pull up the chat here. So if it is, I'll make the change here. If not, I'll make the change elsewhere.
Guys, my roommate's cat has got allergies and he can't keep one of his eyes open. Poor thing. Kind of like watching the Stingers offense.
All right, so if it's successful, yes, it will stay. All right, we'll just do it here. We'll save changes, and we'll head to game number 2, which, as you guys know, we're back at Red Rock. With something also to note, the last champion was from Red Rock. Last year, the High Rollers. Let's see, Narwhal?
Remember, in season 4, was it predetermined that we would be in Applefield, or did it just happen to be Applefield because it was the Bombers and the Lumberjacks?
I want to say it was predetermined. I think that was the first season of predetermined. Well, no, that was the last season of predetermined, because it was the last game on SMB 2. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to head to game number 2. The series right now is in favor of the dogs. They got them dog in them. We have Narwhal and Ryan on the mound in this matchup. Guys, what are your thoughts heading into this one?
Now batting, the first baseman.
Robin Ryan gets his first ever Super Series start, and that's just what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, Robin Ryan has been a next level in this postseason.
And there's a strikeout to start.
The shortstop.
And the Stingers will need that here to avoid going down 2-0.
Ball high. No pie. Strike.
Just imagine everything Robin Ryan has been through with this organization
Oops.
to be at this point.
Didn't know the actual transition would transition on my quick edit there. I just wanted to make everybody know that if you're just joining the stream, the Retrievers lead 1-0, and it does the transition, you know. Back in my day, we just didn't really do the studio mode.
Back in my day, I streamed every single game, all 5,200 games, all on my own, every single night.
I mean, back then, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Back in my day, we did all our streams at 2 p.m. Central. That time we could finish for bingo night.
Ace to Salsa grounds it to Ferrari, and Harold McHenry catches that one. I just wanted to make that clear to everybody. He catches that one at first for out number 1. Monica Elmenreich had a really great game number 1, despite her teammates slacking. McHenry scoops that one up for out number 2. So a bit different start here for our Super Series game. Last one was off like fireworks going off for the first 2 innings, and now looks like we might get ourselves a slower game from a run production standpoint. Kennedy grounds it to short, and there we have it. 1, 2, 3. And we head to the second.
Now, I want to go back to that Elmenreich point because, she was brought in to be that spark on the offense. So she's doing what she needs to do, and it's really, you need like the 2 batters ahead or the 2 batters below. A mix of those have got to get it together.
Well, honestly, the Stingers had a great recipe that first game. I mean, the top of the order was gangbusters. It's just when 5 through 9 gets on base a combined 3 times in the game, and like the Stingers had the chance to chase Hainer probably within the 3rd or 4th inning, but they let him stay in it and let the bullpen not come in until like the 7th inning, and the offense just leaving a million stranded. And going back to like what I was talking about in the conference finals, the story of this postseason, I feel largely, is runners left on base.
Yeah. Lots of runners left on base. I know this personally because that's all the Skulls did this year was leave runners on base. You can come to the Bengata Bowl Skulls of Rock runners left on base camp this summer, and we'll teach you how to leave them on base. That's my plug. Summer camp with the Skulls. We have a runner on first. I believe that's Honey Bear. Sitting at first. Del Blanco Jr. will walk. Wow. So this time we get a walk early in the game.
Honey Bear is 9th.
Honey Bear is 9th. Okay, so
That
so who we got? That was number 5 sitting at second.
Nunez.
Ramen Nunez. And a strikeout. Brings up Trace McSorley, who looks like he could be a cousin of Henry McHenry. Maybe even an uncle. It's 0-2 count. So, there's the story again. 2 runners left stranded, this time for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the first baseman.
You know, game 1 really started with the bats ablaze, and right now it's much more low key around the base pass. It'll be interesting to see if the teams pick it up mid steam. I mean, Narwhal and Ryan could easily be aces for other teams, so just because they're number 2 doesn't mean that they're number 2 pitcher.
Right, and there's a strikeout of Dank Highgrass, the fastball inside part of the plate. First out here. Here's Penelope Garcia. Currently in the Super Series has 4 strikeouts. Can we get to the 5th here? And we will. 5 strikeouts so far for Penelope Garcia here in the Super Series.
going the way of Whitney in the Epic Conference Finals.
102 miles an hour on that one. And another strikeout. Narwhal is dealing through 2. And there's Honey Bear. Leading it off here in the 3rd.
You know, Honey Bear not only fits the long time sort of stereotype of really bad hitting catchers in the league. I mean, but even there's like Kerwin Karp.
Well, that one's
Eat
down.
those words, good sir. Eat those words.
Well, I was also going to say bad hitting catchers, like, I mean, look at Jet Me as well. Like, and that's his Retrievers, so it's not just a league thing as well. It's also a Retriever thing. It looks like.
But I just think of like she like all these catchers that are towards the bottom of the order that regularly hit above their pay grade, considering what they bring to the table.
Strike 3 there. McHenry will head back to the dugout all sad and stuff, and we have 1 out. Runner at first for Sammy Ferrari.
Oh no, not in stuff.
0-2 count to Ferrari, and that pitch outside the zone. She chases. 2 outs, 4 Ks for Robin Ryan. He's locked in here in the 3rd. But he's at 49, about to be 50 pitches. Ooh, just misses there. 2-2 to Slowitz. Strike 3 called up in the zone. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Much different game. Pitching on point here so far through 2.5 full innings.
5 Ks for Ryan, 3 Ks so far for Narwhal. Now it's about to say make it 4 because RB would look like he was about to chase that one. 2-2 is the count. Broken bat. The grounder to Dickerson. 1-2 here to Yumiko Pendragon. 2-2, and that one's gonna be backhanded by McHenry. Was gonna take it himself, decided not to, flipped it to Narwhal, and we got ourselves 2 outs for Squash Pixel.
What? Pixel.
Maybe he'll be our Bobby Jimbo of the Super Series.
God, you take that back.
Grounder to Ferrari. 1, 2, 3. Go the Stingers. We head to the 4th. Barry Buns leads it off.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Yeah, this is a completely different game than we had in game 1. Nobody can replace Bobby Jimbo. That is true. Or
Bobby
the
Jimbo's still got a few years left.
strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
Also French pastry with the all caps. Don't know why that ever happened.
Who did that?
That's the way he
Whose
was
player is
submitted.
it?
Why is this so hard?
Do we even remember?
I don't even know who submitted French pastry.
Who?
French pastry.
Oh, that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I heard it when Whitney said it.
now batting, the center fielder.
Oh gosh. 2 outs here in the 4th. 6 Ks for Robin Ryan. 62, 63 pitches now. So slow it down a little bit here. Finds his own 2-2. Del Blanco Jr. swings and fouls it off. Grounder to Zarby. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Ace to Salsa will start things off here for the Stingers.
Number 20.
Nice move, nice. Nice timing.
Game is so boring. Somebody do something.
We need Harry Von Crum.
Ah, TBT. Too bad he was never asked here.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Monica Elmenreich. 4 Ks for Narwhal. Caught by Dickerson.
Batting, the right
Matthew Kennedy 0 for 1.
number 2.
And that was just now the 50th pitch for Narwhal.
He had a much more reliable pitch count than Ryan is on the other side. Ryan hit 50 pitches last inning.
Got up to, I think, 70 towards the end of it. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5. 68 pitches. There we go. So 2 away from 70 is Robin Ryan, and we're here in the 5th.
Number 40.
It's not like he's given up a bunch of hits or anything. Just I think some of these retrievers are taking some long at bats.
Yeah, long at bats indeed.
Number 47.
And you can see by the look of his stats, he's starting to feel it.
Mr. Krabs.
I was like, I don't know how to spin that into a joke, and I was like, I'll just let that one go. But Fizek picked it up.
Shout out to Fisak, out this time in section 205.
Right in front of the Petroflow sign.
He's down there with the buzzin' bee of the Stingers.
Ball inside.
But Robin Ryan's getting the job done regardless.
Yeah, that was a quick effort. I don't even think he even got to 80.
He got to 81.
Got to 81. Okay, so 81. So that's for Ryan in this game. That's a win to go that low.
I mean, a 13-pitch inning. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that, to be completely honest.
No, you can ask for a 3.
Yeah, but I feel like that's being very unfair.
Oh yeah, you can just ask for it though. We got
Sorry,
mascots
guys,
now.
I had to come back all the way from where I was before.
Yeah, it's fine. You're escorted by security. I get it. Did you stop and
No,
get
they don't think I'm that important.
Did you stop and get the honey glazed chicken sandwich out in right center field? It's right by the canyon.
Oh, please don't make me go. I forgot. Okay, I forgot.
The line's probably really long now. They're going to stop selling alcohol here in like a couple innings. So the lines are really long.
Yeah.
That was Stinger's first hit of the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Canonically, it is 3 a.m. here in the SSDL game 2.
All right, first hit for the Stingers. I can finally talk about it. First hit, and we're about to
And
have ourselves
bye-bye.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Ferrari!
The curse of
Ferrari
McHenry.
just turned into a freaking Saturn.
What? Oh.
Do you not know the brand of Saturn?
It took me a second. Saturn hasn't been a car brand since like 2008.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Off the face of the map.
I thought you were talking of the Sophia variety.
No. Shout out to Whitney71 for redeeming a +4 to a created player.
I lost 5,000 points.
I lost 5,000 points.
Strike 3
Oh.
called.
Garcia, no, sorry, Yomiko Pendragon, man, has just
Pendragon.
not had a good season.
Guys, we have had 3 hits in this game.
He had
3.
3 hits in the game by the bottom of the first inning, the first game.
Oh, we
make
have
it
number
4.
4. Harold McHenry.
First hit for the top of the order for the Retrievers in this one.
And
Tell you
here's
what, you
Sammy
guys sound like a
Ferrari.
whole bunch of people that didn't watch the Miners Super Series because we had a lot of low scoring stuff there.
That's something that I would assume, being at the minors. It's a different atmosphere down there. This one's hit to left. All I gotta say is sometime in this Super Series I need to have a to the moon shot so I can call it. That's all I need. Somebody hit one sky high. That was gunned. Not even close. Why would you send Harold McHenry? Puppet, I think that was your third base coach who made that call, so you might want to talk to that guy. Strike 3 inside. Slowitz having a rough game number 2. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
Everyone's having a rough game number 2 offensively.
So
Oh, Narwhal's on fire.
Fire Narwhal. She is getting now to 80 pitches. But that on fire will help her. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Narwhal, and Squash Pixel's not strong enough to break his bat. 8 Ks for Narwhal. That one's through. Ace to Salsa. Finds himself a base hit. Mojo down, back to locked in. Is Narwhal.
What?
Locked in Narwhal.
Battle of the Blondes here.
And the one with the red sleeves wins the Battle of the Blondes. And that is Zelda Narwhal. 9 Ks for Zelda Narwhal. And this one's hit to left, right at Barry Bonds.
Maybe the best hit that someone from the Stingers has had on a ball here in game two.
Absolutely. That was the best contact that that they have had all game. It sounded good off the bat, but right at Barry Bonds. He'll lead things off here in the 7th. We're still tied at 0.
Might be the last inning for Ryan here.
Yep, he will be reaching.
Might be the last batter.
Be reaching 100 pitches soon.
That's not good.
And he walks Bonds. And here is Raman Nunez. So he'll face Nunez. Check swing there, but it's a strike. Oh!
Uh-oh! That's definitely going to be it for Ryan.
A beanball pressure is now all the way up. And okay, I'm just going to shut my mouth.
You know, this is a lefty versus a righty. Really just a great matchup here for Sawamura.
This one's hit to right. Matthew Kennedy has the arm.
Does he?
I mean, he had the arm in the.
I mean, he did, but
I mean, compared to
I
McHenry? Yes, absolutely.
don't know. I just saw his arm there. I didn't realize how awful of an arm he had.
No.
How slow is the runner he threw out for the Wildcats?
That's what I'm saying. Bases loaded, nobody out. That's what I haven't even noticed. We have nobody out here. Oh, high grass to home. Dragons special.
Look what happens when you throw to home.
High grass. What a play. Clutch play. And they're just going to put McSorley on.
Yeah, that's the play. Face Honey Bear. He's got worse
they would
stats.
probably sub Honey Bear. The question is, are they going to bring in Yankee Noble?
Ooh.
Okay, here. 1 for 2 with the single is Honey Bear, though. But we'll have French. Oh,
Nope.
gosh. French
Nope.
Tater.
French Tater.
Last game, French Tater. Pinch hit home run. Tied the game at 3. Ooh.
Oh, he was going for it again.
Yeah,
there.
he was. He's swinging for the fences here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That ball is hit to right. Back it goes. French Tater with the second pinch hit home run. This time a grand slam.
Wow, French Tater making a name for himself.
This guy
Here
has
in the
been
Super
here.
Series.
He has been here. He might have been on the bench, but he's been here. That's what he's saying.
He's the Vic Turnpike so far for the Retrievers in this one. And I'll say it now, it's obvious at this point, but Sawamura being the first person out of the pin, I just don't love. Like, I don't understand why it isn't Leia.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because Leia is the best statistically, isn't she?
Ooh, Jet Me is now playing catcher. Hello, Jet Me.
Does Jet Me know that Jet Me is playing catcher? He's a very, very old man. He's a very old
This
man.
one's hit to left, so a base hit leads off the bottom of the 7th. 4-0 is the lead for the Retrievers.
Oh my gosh. Jet Me has seen the passing of time.
Oh, I know.
This is season 2.
Yep. That is one of those times where you gotta say what you always tell me. Go for it. Dallas, Texas, 0 for 2. Grogu will come in. He had a solid outing in game 1. Started
He got
slow.
the win, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. He started slow though, but was able to bounce back and really put on a performance. And he's got Texas down 1-2 in the count. Oh, up in the zone, up and in. Swing and a miss by Dallas, Texas. RB.
Texas has yet to be on base this series. That's not good.
RB, check swing. 2-1 is the count to Zarbi. Can Zarbi find himself a base hit here with 2 outs?
Take your base.
And he will find a base, but it's base on balls.
The left fielder, number.
And here's Yumika Pendragon.
Strike. Strike.
0-2 to Pendragon. A big pitch here.
Ball inside.
1-2. Swing and a miss. I would break my bat too. We head to the 8th, 4-0.
Now batting.
The Retrievers looking to head home with a 2-0 series lead. And this ball's hit to right. Will it stay fair? Oh, just foul.
That's inside. Strike. Strike three.
There's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
Maggie Slowitz, who was locked in game 1, is tense here, 0 for 3. She was a triple away from the cycle in game 1, and here she is. She does get the mojo up, 0 for 3 now with a walk. And here's 0 for 2, Barry Buns, who has himself a walk. Tense is Sawamura, as you'd expect. And this one's hit to left into the seats.
Next to the grand sliver.
The grand sliver. Now we'll just call that. So we'll just start naming them. So the Grand Canyon turns into like the Beehive.
Oh no!
Dallas, Texas doing
What
Dallas,
is
Texas.
Kennedy doing?
What is?
Kennedy just playing with dandelions out and right, leaving Texas just like scramble after a ball that
Here-
nearly gets into the gap.
Princess Leia is in facing Ramen Nunez. Runners at first and second, 1 out.
And Texas having a couple of games to forget.
Yeah, well that's the thing. When Texas came into the lead, that was his problem, was fielding.